Minister Yossi. Now we move on. Britain's Foreign Minister Yvette Cooper will meet with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio this Friday in Washington. The talks come after U.S. President Donald Trump renewed his criticism of the UK over the Chagos Islands deal, which included transferring sovereignty to Mauritius while maintaining control of Diego Garcia through a 99-year lease. Trump has called the deal stupid and warned against giving away Diego Garcia, a strategic U.S.-UK airbase used in military operations. Cooper and Rubio are set to discuss defense and security issues amid rising tensions with Iran. Trump has threatened really bad things if Tehran doesn't strike a deal over its nuclear program within the next 10 to 15 days. The U.S. has also seeks Britain's approval for future military strikes from Diego Garcia, a request Britain has held back on due to concerns over international law. Britain's Foreign Minister Yvette Cooper will meet with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio this Friday in Washington. The talks come after U.S. President Donald Trump renewed his criticism of the UK over the Chagos Islands deal, which included transferring sovereignty to Mauritius. Now we welcome retired Lieutenant Colonel Himanshi Singh. She's a Defense and International Relations Analyst, joins us live from New Delhi. Thank you very much, Lieutenant Colonel Singh, for joining us again. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Now, looking at this, how important is this island, Diego Garcia, for U.S. and UK both?
See, the point of contention, Asuma, is this important island because, see, Trump had already spoken about it earlier, that he was finding it very foolish on part of UK to give it up, and that is the reason this tension has increased so much. So I think when UK's decision to hand over the Chagos Island to Mauritius, so I think US wants to retain Diego Garcia. So White House views this move as a sign of wokeism. That means it is weakening of transatlantic security umbrella, and we have seen US policies. It is want to take over the entire world. So when another country is giving over an island and US is all out on annexing different islands, we've seen the way they are approaching Greenland also. So somewhere, the strategic take is there. See, for UK, this is about avoiding being dragged into Middle Eastern conflict without any clear, end game. Whereas for US, this is a question of whether special relationship will still translate into total access. So, we can expect Rubio to play very hardball, possibly linking military cooperation on future trade terms, because this is what Trump has been doing. So Anglo-American security relationship has been, described as a special relationship. But today we see the closest of alliances are transactional and capability driven. So we see it is being shaped by domestic political compulsions, and Trump is actually trying hard by sending Marco Rubio to retain the lost image, which is now, since the elections are on the way in some time. So it is basically, this joint airbase it's a projection platform and intelligence node. Then we can also say it is a logistic hub. But if the friction is there, then we can say that, who will have the operational control, and there'll be cost sharing disputes. So expansion missions will be there. So a lot of things are there. And from a broader geopolitical perspective, if we see, so, NATO's cohesion is under strain. And with Russia recalibrating with Ukraine, and Europe is now deliberating upon strategic autonomy. So this friction under US-UK axis sends a signal beyond London and Washington. So let's see how they actually reach a mutual consensus where they want to avoid friction in the Indo-Pacific sector also, because both the countries are trying deepening roles in the east of Suez, and in both domestic politics we are seeing a lot of furor over the Epstein files. So this can be diversionary tactics for US and UK both.
Yes, and talking about the special relationship, although you have rightfully highlighted, do you think US was not consulted about such decision by UK beforehand on Diego Garcia?
See, UK is an autonomous country, and I think for every matter they need not consult US. But US feels like a big brother to everybody, and they want that they should be consulted because for them every base is a strategic base. So I think in geopolitics, people have to somewhere decide that they meet at equal strategy and equal platforms, which has not been happening. So I feel this base is resulting in the mistrust which is there in operational areas, and dispute over the use can signal strategic disagreement and sovereignty concerns. So I think it may look like a minor issue, but the core members can create perception gaps if not handled adequately. So somewhere, this also shows that Europeans are trying to get closer to Russia rather than US. So I think they need to handle this case more maturely and renegotiate the terms and condition. So the optics will matter, and how they handle this situation will definitely matter.
Yes.
Asuma.
Yes, we will be eyeing that. Thank you very much, Colonel, for sharing that insight. Now, moving on, US President